All successful entrepreneurs have three universal character traits. I know all these traits well because I have them myself. They were actually my fuel to grow my businesses. So the first trait is insecurity. I was extremely insecure, but I used that insecurity as fuel to grow my equipment finance company to over 50 million in sales. Without that insecurity, I would have never done that. If you think about Steve Jobs, and I'm not comparing myself to Steve Jobs, but if you think about his history, he was adopted and he used that insecurity to grow and build Apple into the great business that we know today and love. So use your insecurity as fuel to produce and create exactly what you want in your business, in your life. It's not a curse, it's a gift. Use it. So the second trait is successful entrepreneurs are extremely disciplined, because think about it. If you're very insecure and the only way you think to get out of that insecurity is through massive success, you will develop discipline to do whatever it takes to be successful. So that means waking up at 5 a.m., making the calls, knocking on the doors, doing the meetings, sending the emails, sending the DMs, whatever it takes to get rid of this insecurity. So the second character trait, again, is massive discipline. The third character trait is all entrepreneurs have huge egos. Think about it, it makes perfect sense. If you start off as very insecure and then you get disciplined to get rid of the insecurity so you have success, when you have the success, what happens? You get a big head, your ego is huge, and you have a lot of confidence. But herein lies the rub and the paradox, is when you get to success, you get to the top of the mountain, you look around and you see other people at higher mountaintops than you. And all of a sudden, the insecurity comes right back. And you say, well, I better get to a higher mountaintop than Tom. So all of a sudden, you get disciplined. And then you get the result of the discipline, which is massive success, more success, right? And you get to a new mountaintop. But then you look around and you see someone else at a higher mountaintop. And the cycle goes over and over and over again. Insecurity, discipline to get rid of the insecurity, to create the result. And then when you get to the result, you look around and people are still higher and better than you. So you get insecure again. So what is the solution to this? Is there a way out of this vortex in this cycle? Well, I don't know. I'll let you know if I ever figure it out. But I think it has something to do with being aware and just having the realization that you're even on this treadmill, and decide, do you want to even run this race? You have to think about, what do you want? Not what society wants, not what your neighbor wants, not what your neighbor has. What do you want to create? And if you decide at a certain point, after you've taken the time and the space to examine this, that you do want to keep climbing, then keep climbing, my friend.